The Call of the Wild.
For 4 years, Buck had all the privileges of a prized family pet. He was treated well and had the run of a big estate in sunny California. But in one day, all that changed. Buck was stolen and sold to strangers. He was thrown into a bolted crate and loaded onto a train, traveling for days without food or water. He became an angry, raging beast. When his crate was finally open, he leapt at his captors with 140 pounds of fury, but the shock of a club sent him to the ground with a pain he had never known before. Soon he was on a ship, and with each day, he could feel it getting colder and colder. Of course, Buck couldn't have known, but he was on his way to Alaska, where gold had been discovered. Animals were needed to pull sleds up there, and dogs were bought and sold by the thousands. In Alaska, his new owner put a harness on him, like the ones he saw on horses back home. Now, he was a working animal. The North was harsh and the other dogs were wild and savage. Buck had to learn to survive. At night, he burrowed under the snow for a warm place to sleep. He stole food when he was hungry, and he challenged any dog who threatened him, including Spitz, the leader of the team. The two dogs became fierce rivals, and they fought for the top position in the pack, until one vicious battle left Spitz dead, and Buck, the new leader of the team. Buck grew stronger and stronger each day, leading his team through thousands of miles of wilderness. His reputation as a sled dog grew, but he was worked nearly to death. Finally, he could go no further.
Just leave him.
A gold prospector named John Thornton came to Buck's rescue.
Get out of here! Leave that dog alone!
Thornton understood dogs, and Buck learned to love and trust him. With Buck's help, Thornton found a lost gold mine and spent long days gathering his fortune. Buck began to go off on his own, hunting for food and roaming through the forest. More and more, he was becoming an animal of the wild, like his ancestors. When he returned to camp one day, Buck saw something that was almost too painful to bear. His beloved friend Thornton had been murdered. Full of grief and rage, Buck took his revenge on the killers. With Thornton gone, Buck left the life of humans and joined the wolves in the forest. He had been hearing the call of the wild since he came up north, and now he was ready to answer it. As the years passed, Buck became a legend to the native tribes. They call him Ghost Dog, and they say he returns once a year to the same stream and howls a long cry as if he's calling to a friend.